be that God is found not just in our dreams, but he's found in our disappointments? The disappointments tend to draw us closer to God, don't they? Though what could have happened but didn't happen, though what I thought was going to happen, they tend to break us, don't they? And what type of heart is God looking for? Is he looking for a fixed heart? Or does the scripture say he's looking for a broken, contrite heart? God is looking for the individual who is not running down the road of life. Emmaus is different for everyone. So I'm glad they kind of can't recognize it, because we have to all follow our own road, our own path. And maybe in your path, it's going to look different than others. But the race isn't given to the one who runs strong, the one who runs fast. But it's given to the individual who endures, who labors. There was an old saying my father used to say to me, Al, why run down the hill and get one every hill when you could just walk and get them all at the same time? Why do we rush through life? Why are we rushing through life? Why don't we take the time to enjoy who God is and the beauty of his holiness and how he's invested in us? Why do we find it difficult to enjoy the journey? We want to judge the journey off the first 2 miles. We want to judge the destination of the first few steps. And so if these steps don't feel right, I must not be heading toward my destination. But here too traveling friends of ours, just like us on the road of life, are found going the opposite direction of where Jesus would be found. And even though they're in disappointment, they're in frustration, they're in fear, Jesus meets them where they are. And the Bible doesn't just stop there. It says in verse 22, in addition, some of the men and the women amazed us. They went to the tomb early this morning, but didn't find his body. Wrong place. Jesus, I said it earlier, Jesus' whole ministry, it's going to get bad on Friday. But don't look for me in the tomb. I'm getting up out of there. Why do we look for God in dead relationships? Why do we look for God in his moving hand in dead religion? God is about relationship. They came and they told us that they had seen a vision of angels who said he was alive. Verse 24, then some of the companions went to the tomb and found it just as the woman had said. Exactly. He won't be in the tomb, but they're looking for him in the place where he said he wouldn't be. The interesting thing about this is they're telling Jesus, listen carefully, they are explaining to Jesus along this walk. They're communicating with Jesus. They're telling him all about the issues, all the issues of life. And they're telling Jesus how others went to the tomb looking for him and didn't see him, yet they're with him and don't recognize him. Isn't it easier to judge someone else's walk and not see the blessings in your own? At this moment, Cleo and Cleopas and whoever she was or he was, and we tend to believe it was a she because more than likely she wouldn't have been mentioned in scripture because just Bible times women weren't treated as well. They weren't treated fairly. Neither were children. They were counted out. And that's what I love about God. Because even though there was no name, we knew that they were with another traveler. And that's just like God. That's just who God is. To meet us on this walk of life, you're not popular. You're not the end all be all in what you do. But to him, you're everything. Wow. To God who made everything, that means nothing to you who to him are everything. Do you get that? The God who made everything perfect sees you and he loves you more than what was created.